Hey everyone, Mark here. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at something called O-farming, a program by Rashid Al Shari and a company called Buildofarm. Now the real question is O-farming legit? Can you really make money from it, or is it just another overhyped program? I decided to dig in and break it all down for you, so keep watching. Now real quick, if you're done chasing hype and want something that actually works, check the link in the description. I've posted a video that walks through the business model I'd use if I had to start from scratch today. You'll also see a link pop up on screen to take you straight there. Now let's get back to our review. O-farming is a training program by Rashid Al Shari, and it's hosted under a company called Buildofarm, which was founded in 2022. The idea behind the program is pretty simple. It teaches you how to become an oil broker. In other words, your job is to connect oil sellers, like refineries or producers, with buyers, like trading houses, countries, or corporations that need oil. When both sides agree on a deal, you get paid a commission or a flat fee. The O-farming program gives you step-by-step training on how to do this. You get deal scripts, access to the O-farming team to help you close deals, all the legal documents and contracts you'd need, and 24/7 support. The basic membership costs $67, but there are upsells ranging from $299 all the way up to almost $10,000. They do offer a 30-day refund policy, which is decent, but those upsells definitely raise some eyebrows. Rashid Al Shari claims to be a successful oil trader from Dubai, saying he started with small deals and eventually made millions. Some media write-ups describe him as a millionaire entrepreneur and the founder of O-farming. The problem is that there's almost no verifiable information about him online. He has an Instagram account with 2 posts, but none show his face. One of the posts shows a $900,000 McLaren, which could belong to anyone. So, while he might be real, it's hard to confirm. And that lack of transparency always makes me cautious, especially when you're dealing with programs that ask for thousands of dollars in upsells. Then there's Buildofarm, the company running O-farming. Again, not much is known about them. It is registered under a parent company called North Digital LLC in Delaware, but beyond that, there's not a lot of information. Now, is this a viable line of work for anyone to break into? I should say that an oil broker doesn't buy or sell oil themselves. They just connect the 2 sides. That means your whole job revolves around building trust and relationships. You're talking to refineries, shipping companies, and governments, trying to match supply and demand. You also need to understand contract structures, international law, logistics, and even geopolitics. Oil prices fluctuate daily based on global events, so it's not a simple 9-to-5 job. Brokers can spend 40 to 50 hours a week just networking, verifying buyers and sellers, and chasing legitimate deals. That's why I am skeptical when Rashid claims you can succeed in this business even with no experience, and that some students have made deals after just a few months. The oil trading world is extremely difficult to break into. Legitimate buyers and sellers expect you to have proof of either product or funds before they even take you seriously. And if you're new and can't provide either, you're not going to get far. This is not something any course, no matter how detailed, can magically fix. You need real connections, a reputation, and a deep understanding of how these massive deals work. It's also common for beginners to get strung along doing the legwork, chasing fake buyers or sellers, and ending up with nothing. So, while O-farming gives you scripts and documents, it can't guarantee that you'll connect with real clients or make actual money. The other issue is that O-farming doesn't seem to teach much about compliance. Every country has its own regulations when it comes to trading oil, especially across borders. You can't just set up a deal between a refinery in India and a buyer in the US without understanding import/export laws, sanctions, and legal requirements. Missing any of that can get you into serious trouble. That's one of the biggest gaps I see in the program. They make it sound simple, but in reality, oil brokering is a heavily regulated field where a single mistake can cost millions or land you in legal messes. So, where does all this leave us? Honestly, O-farming isn't a scam in the sense that it doesn't deliver any content. You do get training, you do get support, and you do get materials that explain how brokering works. But I wouldn't say it's a practical shortcut into the oil business either. It feels more like a surface-level education into a very advanced and relationship-driven industry. Oil brokering isn't something you learn in a few weeks. It's a slow climb that requires trust, knowledge, and real-world experience. That's my review, and I want to thank you for watching. If you're serious about building a real online business, go ahead and click the video right here on the screen. It reveals the best online business to start, and it breaks down the exact system I recommend. If you want more breakdowns like these, subscribe to my channel for regular updates.